Hey everyone, Lex Lianos with Compass Real Estate, back here with another video. So I'm sure most of you have seen the HGTV shows about people going and looking at houses and buying houses. And they make it seem so effortless and easy. You probably thought to yourself, nothing ever goes wrong. And you may have even thought to yourself, I don't need an agent. I can do this myself. TV may glorify the real estate agent's job, but what happens when something actually does go wrong? Today I'm going to go through two examples of situations that are actually real life examples that happened to me. And so this is where you can see what the benefit of working with an experienced agent can save you time, effort, and lots of money. So the first story is about one of our sellers. Now, when I first looked at the house, I knew it wasn't, brand new, and I knew it wasn't in fabulous condition. And when we finally did get a contract after their inspection, it was a disaster. I don't think in my entire career I've ever seen a house with this many major problems. The roof, the foundation, the structure, termites, wood rot, mold, radon. I mean, literally everything was a problem. My client, the seller, was overwhelmed and distraught. He didn't know what to do. They were moving to their dream house in another state that they had already put a contract on. If this deal fell through, they would have to cancel that deal and everything would have fallen apart. They were so distraught that they thought that they might just have to do that and then stay in this house forever, which they didn't really want to do. So through our extensive network of vendors and contractors, I was able to manage the process, get quotes, and get all the work done cheaply and quickly to the buyer's satisfaction and the seller's satisfaction, because they were able to keep both deals on track and get to the end. The next example is a buyer side transaction. In our market, at certain times in certain locations, it's hyper competitive. So our clients ended up putting an offer on a property and they actually waived the appraisal contingency. And what that means is they have to continue forward with the transaction no matter what the appraisal is. Now, we knew the appraisal was probably going to come in a little low, and my clients were comfortable and they had the financial ability to be able to cover that. Unfortunately, their bank ended up hiring an appraiser from out of state. And they actually appraised the property over $100,000 lower than the contract price, which was a total disaster for the buyers, because that meant they then needed to come up with another $100,000, which they didn't have. And so what was going to happen was they were actually going to lose the entire deal because their bank wouldn't finance it and they didn't have the money to cover the difference. Again, through our extensive network of lender contacts, I was able to move them over to a lender who had a local appraisal company that did the appraisal, and while it did come back low, it only came back $10,000 low. And they were very happy with that, and they were able to complete the transaction and buy the home that they're actually still in now 7 years later. So as you can see in these two examples, a lot can go wrong during the home buying or selling process. That's why it's critical that you use a very experienced real estate professional to help guide you through the process. Think of using an experienced real estate agent as insurance for the transaction and a guide to help you avoid the pitfalls along the way. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button below. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.